in the area. And because fires like this can spread so quickly, you mentioned the embers and the wind fanning the flames, and it can, it jumped already the 118 freeway. It can jump from home to home. So I would imagine that there are law enforcement officers on the ground trying to tell the sort of the broader circle of this community to also be ready to either evacuate now or get ready to go as soon as they're told.
Oh, they're getting them out. Definitely they're there to get these people out, but you've got concerns. You got these little streets. You got people trying to get out. You got firefighters and engine crews trying to get up. They want to get them out of the way. The firefighters don't want to have to worry about the residents. They want to just concentrate on knocking down the fire and saving the homes. But we did have an assistance call that went out on Santa Cruz, I believe, an elderly person that needed help. It was 8972, I believe, Santa Cruz. On Santa Cruz, I believe, an elderly person that needed help. It was 8972, I believe, Santa Cruz.
In December mornings, cold is the cry that rings from this far distant shore. Winter has come too late to close beside me. How can I chase away all these fears deep inside? I'll wait the signs to come. I'll find a way. I will wait the time to come. I'll find a way.
Here in Somish on Donlin Road.
Multiple homes there. This is the video earlier. Philip, you were there. You can tell us what we're looking at.
Well, this is part of that area that Leo Stallworth was in, where the firefighters were able to. It's just ground video of some of the things that we've seen. This was today, earlier this morning, Ventura County. There were a number of reports of brush fire, and as you can imagine, all of the people we heard from witnesses say that they smelled it.
On the corner of Mountain Avenue and Huntington Drive, you can see that fire has now extended to the commercial structure, hundreds of feet into the air. Over 100 fires from LA County Fire fighting this fire. They were at all costs trying to protect that warehouse near the top of your screen. And what's happened in the last few minutes is that the flames have crept through the firewall. Embers have flown onto the roof of the building, and now that building is very vulnerable. There were firefighters on the roof where you're looking at right there just a few minutes ago. And also a few minutes ago, we have some video to show you as they had to rush into action and try and evacuate one of their fire trucks as the fire closed in on the fire into the air.
Here and see what we're dealing with now as I go in. I mean, here you can see, look at the intense flames spitting out of that shed. Whoa! And it
I can't. No, I have to have a ride out of here. It's all on fire around it.
The flames killed 8 people and destroyed more than 1,000 homes.
It's all on fire around it.
A man trapped inside of a dozer with the car fire raging on all sides.
Stay in line, okay?
I'm sure a couple of these guys got killed.
What was your first name, sir?
Don.
Don. Okay.
In audio of the calls posted on the Record Searchlight website, Dawn and the dispatcher went back and forth trying to pinpoint his location. She assured him help was on the way, but Dawn warned of the danger.
Don't risk anybody's life for mine, but as soon as it lays down, send somebody for me, please.
Of course I will.
It's unclear what happened to Dawn.
Can you just stay on the line for me, okay? Just stay on. I'm going to go ahead and let you go, and I'm going to have you call your wife. And I'm going to get someone out there as soon as possible, okay? All right, bye-bye.
Now, the identity of the man in the dozer is still unclear. The car fire burned for more than 2 months, and officials say it was sparked after a trailer with a flat tire ignited nearby brush.
You just hear the emotion, certainly in Don and the dispatcher's voice going
Right.
through that as it was happening.
He's trying to stay calm in all of that craziness.
Gives you chills. Macy, thanks.
Many officers later suffered post-traumatic stress syndrome. 3 committed suicide. Others, depression and substance abuse.
Those of us who were here 10 years ago, there are things seared in our souls.
Bearing witness to the light of that light-giving sun in the east, but being a light-giving sun itself. Listen, listen, listen. Elijah Muhammad wrote something called the Dawn of Light. And in the Quran it says, I seek refuge in the Lord of the dawn. And when the light first appears on the horizon, it is not bright, bright, bright. It is light mixed with darkness.
For the pilgrim that visited the Holy Land, Mount Carmel was the place where Elias lived, conducted his hermit life, and passed part of his life. The name Elias means Yahweh is my God. This is the name of the prophet that defended fearlessly the Jebus religion against Achab and Jezebel, promoters of the idolatrous cult in Baal. Tales were created about him. Elias is a solitary prophet that cultivates the thirst of one God and lives in his presence. He is the contemplative rapt by burning passion for the absolute God, of whom the word burnt like a torch. He is the mystic that after a long and strenuous walk learns to read the signs of the presence of God. He is the prophet that is involved in the life of the people, and fighting against false idols brings them back to the fidelity of the alliance with one God.
That there is 5% who are the poor righteous teachers, who don't believe the teaching of lies of the 10%, but this 5% are all wise and know who the true and living God is, and they teach that the true and living God is the Son of Man, the supreme being, the black man of Asia. They're also known as civilized people. Here is a small percentage of people who know God, and when they know God, they have a duty, and that duty is to teach what you know to those who do not know. Then those of us who are in pursuit of that duty have 10%, the rich, the bloodsuckers of the poor, the slave makers of the poor. They hate the 5%. They have control over 85%. So they turn the 85% against the righteous teacher. This is how they've been able to kill the prophets, kill their communities, because the leaders who are the bloodsuckers of the poor have control over the minds of the masses, and they feed the masses more lies about a righteous teacher, so that the righteous teacher will be persecuted by the 10%, not helped by the 85%, so that they can kill the righteous teacher.
His contributor, of course, Will Wilder, author Raymond. I thought after Farrakhan was banned from Facebook that, I don't know, his days in the spotlight might be coming to an end, but now a Catholic priest is trying to resurrect him.
Laura, it's simply unbelievable. Chicago priest Father Michael Flager, a leftist activist, which we'll get into in a moment. Yeah, he invited the controversial Nation of Islam leader to speak at his Chicago parish yesterday. The reason, he wants Farrakhan back on Facebook. What?
To the white people who think I'm a hater. You don't know me, but somebody made you hate me.
Laura, this man, he's out of his mind. And for Flager to think that this is appropriate or in any way social justice to...
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, that was one transformer there, but it's not the one that we're about to tell you about. At 5:52, there was a transformer that exploded.
It's a massive blaze, and they're nowhere close to being able to put this fire out. It spread from the pallet yard to this bus yard. They've lost at least a dozen, possibly more buses, and you can see how intensely the fire is burning. As we pan to the right, that entire row of buses right there, they've just backed off from. They figure they can't put that out. They can't stop it, and they're concerned about the safety of the firefighters because they've had a lot of explosions and power lines arcing.
The brush fire in Montecito Heights. LAFD ground and air crews working to put out these flames. We told you about this just a few minutes ago. It's called the Monterey Fire. It is in Ernest E. Debs Regional Park near Monterey Road.
I don't think we're safe in our car.
I can't get this door open.
At least we walked in.
It's okay. Okay, here we go. It's okay. Okay, here we go. I think it's got a wind pushing against the door possibly. Go. Hey. Go. Come on.
Unnatural phenomena.
We always know when it ends.
And look at the thing that
the roof of the building, and now that building.
What I've seen.
Just
A fully sprinklered building.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing is California has one of the highest sprinkler laws in the country.
Not natural phenomena. Unnatural phenomena. Unnatural phenomena. Like I said, I've never.